Okay, in this screencast, I'm going to just show very quickly what you do if you're going to reset your account. And the main reason you might do this would be you're switching from QuickBooks Desktop to QuickBooks Online, or the other way around. And or every once in a while, maybe you were doing a trial and then you were using a test QuickBooks file or something like that, and then you just want to reset the whole thing and start using it in production, so you might go through this as well. If you're not switching platforms, that's the first option. You leave that blank. And then, so in this case, I'm using QuickBooks Desktop, so it's going to ask me if I want to, if I'm going to be using a different company file, in which case I would reset the sync key. Otherwise, if I was to just type yes, it will just go ahead and purge out all the data and let me kind of start over. And if it was QuickBooks Online, it would be kind of the same thing, but there's no sync key, and it would just have me type in yes, and then I can basically purge all the data out of there. What it removes is all the customer information, all the customer users. It really removes everything, and it also removes any saved credit cards, like saved accounts that you might have set up with your payment methods. So those will not be retained either, because all the user IDs and the customer IDs are all going to change, or at least won't be the same. All right. So now, if you're going to switch platforms, then you're going to do this. You're going to say, all right, let's say, for example, right now I'm logged in here on a QuickBooks Desktop, okay? And I'm going to switch to QuickBooks Online. I'm going to select this, and then it's going to give me a warning that when switching account platforms, your QB Desktop sync key will be removed. Okay, so that's okay. And then I'm going to switch to QuickBooks Online, and I would just type in yes. After I do that, what it's going to do is obviously remove the old settings for QuickBooks Desktop Sync, including the key, and then it's going to purge out all of the customer data, user data, any saved credit card tokens that were used with for customers. All right, so that is the one downside. If you're going to switch platforms, then it's going to basically switch everything. It's going to remove all that. It's not that big a deal. It just means your customer will just have to re-add their card again into the screen there. All right. All right. So then, if you're doing it the other way around, like if I was on, this was QuickBooks Online, you're just going to basically switch to desktop, and then same thing. You're going to just type in the yes to proceed and reset an account. After the reset's done, so in my case, if I'm switching to QuickBooks Online, it's going to basically ask me to connect to QuickBooks, authorize the account to QuickBooks Online, and then you can do your first sync, and then basically set up everything like you normally do. So when you're doing this process of reset, you really are, kind of creating a new portal. The one thing that you don't have to do again, though, which is kind of nice, is you won't lose your let's see, you will not, all of your templates will remain. So like your email templates will not get touched or anything like that. It's more, it more revolves around the user accounts, customers, and all that kind of thing. So those, you're going to have to resend the invites out. So there's some work involved with it, but it can be done. So that's the procedure for an account reset or moving to another platform.